The following opinions given in this podcast are those of the individuals and do not represent in any way opinions of any companies or organisations mentioned in this interview. Welcome to Past Quirks, where we shall be interviewing archer, volunteer and film extra Max Weightman. Hello there, everybody. We've got another podcast here for you, and I am here with Max Weightman. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Lovely to meet you at last.
Yes, lovely to meet you too.
So you're obviously working sort of heritage. What made you want to sort of get into all of that?
Well, I love, the place there is Bodiam Castle, and I love castles. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get into it, and also I love history.
So is it something that kind of developed from a young age then, would you say? What kind of first got you interested in history?
Probably when I started, because I used to go with my parents, go to lots of castles actually, at school as well. I found history really, really interesting, but then I started to look at it for myself and research more about it. And reading books as well, that helped a lot.
So would you say there are any books then from your childhood and any authors and people like that really kind of inspired you and got you sort of interested?
Bernard Cornwell it's really good. There's a book of Battle of Agincourt, which I think is, or Agincourt as it's called. And there's also the Sharp series as well, which is really good. All that sort of things.
Do you have any advice for anyone who wants to get into sort of heritage?
Be the best person that you can be. It helps if you are interested in history. I mean, if you like castles, that's some of them. But then it's also about the places and the gardens as well. Yeah, just find out as much as you can about them. There's so many different castles, and there's defensive castles, beautiful castles, and Bodiam, something about it is the first time I actually went to visit it.
So I'm guessing then is, in terms of favourite time period, would you say that medieval is one of your favourite ones, or are there any other ones as well?
Medieval history is one of my favourite ones, and I like to research a lot about that one. But then probably my other really favourite one is there's ancient history before, the Greeks, the Romans, and Saxons and Vikings. I like them as well. And there's so many very different places as well. So the other one would be Napoleonic times as well.
If you could spend the day then with anyone from history, who would it be and why?
There's a lot of people I like. I like Henry V, but probably my favourite, the one I would, out of all of them, will probably be Alexander the Great, because of what he did. Incredible to actually expand your entire kingdom from just Greece to all the way to India, and what made him want to do that.
So aside from sort of Bodiam then, are there any other historic locations in the UK that you absolutely love?
Hever Castle is very good. Like Hever Castle. Been to Hampton Court. That's amazing. I probably would say Dover Castle because of how amazing. Because when you go to Dover, it literally stands tall above everything else. Amazing place, really, and also it has all the tunnels as well underground.
So in terms of sort of, the work you've done and everything, what kind of work have you done in heritage and has it taken you to any amazing places and opportunities? Have you met any, say, celebrities?
I've missed out on some. I missed out. I think Dan Snow went to go to. Have you heard of Dan Snow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he went to Bodiam Castle. But I think it was the day that I was going to go in, so I didn't get to see him. There's the Wonder Woman one, which was the one where I was a soldier in the trenches. Saw Gal Gadot, I think that's the name. Yeah, that's the name. But yeah, just the once. And I saw some of the other actors as well. Chris Pine, I think, as well is another one. But yeah, it was a documentary to do with lives, I think, in World War II. and we had to go on a ship. That was really good because you actually got to see. They made like this ship so it looked like it had been hit by a submarine or something. Unfortunately, it rained as well on that day.
Oh no, that's a shame.
But then again, they said that was good for the atmosphere, so it was good for the cameras as well. So I imagine it would be if it's a battle scene, yeah.
So would you say there are any other groups and organisations that you personally would recommend to anyone who's got an interest in history?
Heathcliff Heroics, who's teach archery with, and they helped me with my archery as well, which is great. I would never have been able to do my archery without the people who helped them. I was at Bodiam as well.
Do you have any big projects or events on the horizon for yourself?
I mean, obviously, I'm not 100% know what will happen in the future, but no, I don't think no one does, do they? I want to help the National Trust as much as I can with what they're doing.
Oh, fantastic stuff. Oh, it's been an absolute pleasure meeting you, Max. And take care of yourself. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, you too.